The score right now.
Blunder on board number 6. Whenever I see that position, there's a blunder because I am
you
the
are the
blunder master. Let's
master.
go on board number 6.
Raunak Sadhwani versus Praggnanandhaa.
I have what they call the opposite of Mira's touch.
Whatever you touch turns into
blunder. Blunder on board number 6.
But
and
that means Praggnanandhaa might score the much needed victory for SG Alpine Warriors. What has happened, Samay? The rook is trapped. The rook cannot move here nor here. The knight and the rook have dominated the black rook.
Yeah, the rook is simply a pawn.
Yeah, and the rook can't move, the bishop can't move. If the bishop can't move, everything is just simply boxed in.
In this drawish position, Raunak Sadhwani played king to g7, giving Pragg the big chance to play f4 and cage this rook. The black rook is just trapped. It has no squares. The bishop also has only one square. King is the only piece that can move really.
What just happened? Look at Raunak.
Can you believe it? The king is the only piece that can move.
Yeah, and you know, last move, he moved his king. If he hadn't moved his king and he had moved his rook away, he would have been completely fine. But he moved his king and Pragg instantly shut the cage.
And now, how does he win any material?
Exactly. How do you win this position though? The rook is trapped, but it's trapped by a knight and rook. So you can't attack the rook right now. King can't attack it either. Pawn can't attack it either. So how do you win this rook, even though it is trapped? There is a beautiful plan here for white to win this, which Pragg executes.
Go to Master Peter Swidler and try to get, because he has some great insights on this position, and let's also have the analysis board so that he can tell us. Let's go to Master Peter Swidler with the question of this position.
I think Pragg will show us in a moment, but the win is very, very picturesque here because you need to deny the black rook all the squares before you attack it. So I think Pragg will bring his king all the way up to the square on b6, not c5, b6, 2 squares further. And then, shockingly, when you move the knight back to e3, the rook has no squares at all. The rook on d8 and the king on b6 take all the squares away. Wow. And I think Pragg sees it. I think it's quite clear from what he's played so far that he sees it. I don't want to jinx him, but it does feel that he probably knows this.
Amazing.
What a great insight by Master Peter Swidler. Oh, jinx.
King c4 so far. Hasn't played king c5 yet, so I guess king c4, king b4 in knight e3 is the same thing. You just need to put the king on the b file to deny the rook the square on the edge of the board, so it's probably just exactly the same.
He's doing it the same.
Okay, Sagar and Master Peter Swidler, what if after king b4, Black decides there's no chance of defending that rook because knight e3 is coming. Might as well take that knight with the rook, and then rook takes back, and a bishop versus rook.
Winning.
Isn't that a draw?
It's just winning, Samay.
It's
because
winning.
The pawns are completely mangled up, and I think it's completely winning there for Praggnanandhaa. Raunak will fight on. It's not like he will just resign, but it will be in the end a win for Pragg.
But what an idea. Look at him. There he goes. King b4.
Yeah. He's done it. He's actually playing the same idea that Master Peter Swidler just told us right now.
Basically, this and this is not available for the rook. Sorry, that is not available anyway. And once the knight moves here, even this square is not available for the rook, and the rook is attacked.
Yeah.
And because of the king, even these squares are taken away. Wow, what
domination
an idea.
is the word, Samay, here. Domination is what Pragg is doing in this position, and Raunak would be so livid with himself for being careless at that final minute.
And Raunak can't do anything but just move the bishop back and forth.
Yeah, he's just doing that, and now he's going to win this.
Can we have a look at board number?
So Pragg played g3 first, defending the pawn, so that when the knight moves, the rook would still be not able to take. Raunak just has to make bishop moves or king moves. King comes in, but king gets kicked back. And finally, Pragg plays knight e7 after covering these 3 squares. And he even plays rook b8. He's just making Raunak suffer. And then he took. And he went on to win this game.